Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Inline 4 Gaming. We are going to do another episode of Atlantic. Not Atlantic. Well, sort of Atlantic, I guess. We're going to do American Truck Sim today. I guess if we're being, somewhat Atlantic, we are still running the Atlantic Canadian Company Sunbury somewhat paint scheme. Again, not exact by any stretch, just kind of an homage. And yes, that is a hideously bright trailer. But at the same point, I kind of like it. This old classic International Transtar, man, it's a fun truck to drive. You may notice today that I'm a little different sounding. I am quite under the weather, actually. But I want to get a couple videos recorded before Christmas, as I'm going to be away for a little bit. And I want to make sure that you guys continue to have consistent content, especially over Christmas, so you don't have to put up with your family members and things like that. So if I sound a little extra nasally today, or if my breathing's a little heavier than normal, and yes, I know I breathe heavy anyway, I do apologize. I got a new mic coming that should fix that, hopefully in the new year. But for the time being, this is where we're at. Nonetheless, we've got a load of potassium that we're going to go pick up, and here in Elko, Nevada. I believe that's where I'm at anyway. We'll go get that picked up here in just a moment and head on down the road. Alright, so let's get this old girl fired up. Get our mirrors on here. Get our route advisor up. And let's go pick this load. Now we're hauling our own trailers. So we're going to go into the cargo market here. Go to Elko. And we're going to pick up this load of potassium that is going to Ogden, Utah. Get our headlights turned on so we don't have to worry about those later. And let's roll out of here. All right, we're clear to go. Apparently nothing to get in a hurry for. Got a red light right here. I've told you, this is becoming a trend. I'm going to pull it a little harder here than I normally like to, just because I'm wanting to catch this green light while it's still green. There we go. We're going to hug this white line a little bit. The trailer's only a 48-foot trailer, so we shouldn't need to worry too awful much about curbs and whatnot around these turns, but with that 10-foot spread on the back, that rear axle's a little further back than perhaps is beneficial, but I've always liked the look of a 10-foot spread. Well, looks like I missed that a little bit. I don't want to back out on the road, so we're going to turn the truck a little sharper than we probably should have to. Jump here into the cargo market. And that's the job we're going to take. Oh, not good, missing shifts already. Alright, they want us to back in there. Alright. Well. Get these four-ways on. This is something my dad always did. Still does. For that matter. Always turned his four-ways on when he was backing up. In the truck, to be clear, not in his daily commuter vehicle or anything. Alright, let's get this old girl loaded. Looks like driver Katie brought in some money. Alright. Well, we're officially on our way to deliver this load. So we'll swing it wide here, make sure we clear all the trailers behind and sharp edges leaving here. Traffic coming that way. Take a little liberty here on exit. It's quite a color combination. See if we can catch this green light. We're gonna risk it. We're gonna... you know, if I hadn't have hesitated and burped that throttle, probably would have made it through there okay. And we missed another shift. We're off to a bad start on shifting today. I will say, one thing I love about Utah is these 80-mile-an-hour speed limits. Oh, come on. Alright, driver, come on now. There we go. My truck is not in perfect technical shape. Well, that's because I hit things. And they robbed me of my 80-mile-per-hour speed limit just after I bragged about it. Isn't that always the way? Let's roll this window down so you can get a real good listen to this thing under load. And yet another decrease in speed limit. That's okay. 70 is lots fast in a big rig, let's be honest. Set the cruise here at 76 mile per hour. The way that car was positioned ahead of this truck kind of looked like he had his dolly leg handle stuck out there a little bit. Glad to see that wasn't the case. I will say this, 82 mile per hour, 80 mile per hour, right in the comfort zone for this old girl. Chugs along really, really nice. A lot of wind in here though. Sorry, I said earlier one of the things I like about Utah was the 80-mile-per-hour speed zones, but this is Utah that we're crossing into. We were actually in Nevada. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That was not a good move on my behalf. Matter of fact, that was quite aggressive. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Not sure what this guy's doing, but let's get a move on, brother. That wasn't that healthy for it, I'm sure. Whew, whew, whew. That was a super close call right there. Count yourself lucky that you're watching our channel today and not one of those other channels where they're into role playing and they'd stop and sit and wait for the cop that was never going to show up. I'm just tormenting. Those guys put out some great content. Really enjoy watching some of their stuff. Actually was watching some of Red Belly Gaming the other day. He does some really good work. Along with lots of other guys. I'm not... But, he's a guy that puts in some good effort and puts out a good product. Big old train going. Actually, that's kind of a short train if what I saw was actually the front of it. I think it was. That's actually a pretty short train for out in this neck of the woods, I would think. That's a pretty good little incline to come up at 500 at 8th gear on the high side. Got a lighthouse up there of some sort? It's quite the obelisk. Quite the view, actually, of the mountain range here. As you can see, we got the safety placard on the back of the trailer this week. Alright, officer, go by. I want to pull out here. Not sure I'm allowed to be in the third lane here. wouldn't normally be that aggressive. Switching, getting down into a different speed there, but with the cop right ahead of us, I feel like it only makes sense. I think I'm going to stay right here. I think I need to be in the left lane eventually anyway, so... Not 100% sure that I was good to go there, but... I felt like I timed it pretty close, and the other car was moving, so I said, I must be good to go. That's one thing about these drop visors, man. And this isn't even an aggressive one. It sure can block your view. Alright, well, we were pretty close to our destination. I see the signal light turned off there, so let's get that going back on. Only 5 miles away as it stands right now. Now, obviously that's inner city driving, so a little bit longer than 5 miles on the road, but we're pretty close. pretty much at the point of no return right now. I ain't slowing down enough to catch a yellow light if it goes. And it didn't anyway, so we're good. Alright, where are we going here? Alright, there's our gate shack. Okay, guard shack, I mean. Guard shack, gatehouse, but not a guardhouse, that's for sure. This looks like a interesting location that they're probably going to try to get us to get to here. Oh, no, not too bad. Just going to drive into that container crane. Looks like we're supposed to be facing the other way, though. So let's go up here and we'll whip this thing around. Man alive. I ain't got the equipment for that, but that is one big load right there. Well, big trailer. At the very least. Not much of a loading dock to unload a dry van at, but this is where they want me. This is where I'll be when they come get me. Alright. Sorry about that bright white screen. Alright. While we're here, let's see what this company's got for offers. They got a couple good ones. Some furniture, some household appliances. But before we do any of that, I gotta go make sure my driver is rested up. Probably gotta run down to that Kenworth dealer just ahead of us here, just north on the map. And might repair the old girl a little bit. And who knows, maybe look at some new trucks while I'm there. Why not, right? Alright, guys. Check you next time. Make sure that you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and, of course, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we post new content. Glad to have you along. Super thankful you're here. Hope you're enjoying the content, and hope that I'm bringing you a little bit of joy each day. Thank you.